Husker fans, Sam McKewon with the Omaha World-Herald. This is our Big Ten Media Days preview for Illinois. The Illini go on day one of Big Ten Media Days in Indianapolis, and Brett Bielema isn't exactly on the hot seat because he has a really big contract that's lasting a really long time after his success during the 2022 season. But there's no question that last season was disappointing for Bielema and the Illini. They didn't make a bowl game, and they just fell short against some bad teams like Northwestern. Luke Altmaier comes back at quarterback. He's going to be a guy to watch for sure. And they've got some weapons on hand, including receiver Pat Bryant. He's probably the best skill player that Illinois has in the program. And they've got some decent running backs as well. The question mark is more on defense, where two NFL defensive linemen are gone. They were drafted. And generally speaking, a lot of the guys that Lovie Smith had recruited to the program when he was the head coach have now departed. They're in the NFL or they've moved on with their careers. And Brett Bielema is now replacing some of those guys with his recruits. And it's not clear whether those guys are as good as the guys that Lovie Smith got in the program. And more to the point, whether those guys are going to be as good now that Ryan Walters is the head coach at Purdue. Brett Bielema lost him too after the 2022 season. So there's some questions going into this season, and they're going to be answered really quickly because Kansas, yeah, you wouldn't think Kansas would be a great team, but Kansas should be pretty darn good this season. Kansas is coming to town, and I think it'll be an interesting early season test for Illinois. Their schedule is not impossible in the Big Ten. They didn't have the hardest schedule of the bunch. That goes to USC and UCLA, but Illinois will be tested at times. And at this moment, it'd be hard-pressed to say that they're going to make a bowl game, which puts Bielema on the hot seat at yet another school. That is our Big Ten Media Days preview for Illinois. I'm Sam McKewon with the Omaha World-Herald.